Hi guys, it's Troy coming at you from the wonderful city of Berlin, and today I want to talk about losing and losing more than you win and why that is okay. That is not something to be afraid of or something to sit in the corner and cry about. It's just how things are, okay? So look, I am in Berlin. I'm in a district in Berlin where there are plenty of casinos. So we might actually pass something down here, but there are lots of little casinos. And yeah, the denizens of this particular area, they enjoy going out and they enjoy having a bit of a flutter on the various different sporting events that they can bet on, and it's all very good fun, I'm sure. Not that I go personally, but you know, I like the way that they look, I like the neon, I like the kind of slightly gaudy exterior of some of these places. It's all pretty cool. So anyway, look, there's a lot of gambling in this city for sure, and yeah, people enjoy it. Why do people do it? Because it's exciting, because it's fun, because it hits their dopamine receptors, okay? In exactly the same way, doing dating and game type activities, as well as other forms of socializing, also hits your dopamine receptors in a pleasurable way. And look, what you just have to accept if you're going to get into this stuff, if you're going to get good at this stuff, is that you are not going to win them all, okay? It's been said that when you approach a girl, there are, broadly speaking, three types of girls that you are going to come across. One is the yes girl, who is attracted to you and just really likes you off the bat, and that's it, and that's fine. It's very simple. So there's those, probably in a minority, but you know, there are those girls. Then there are the no girls, who just are not interested in you. They're not gonna be attracted to you. Whatever you say, whatever clever lines you come out with, whatever kind of cool shirt you're wearing or whatever, they are just not gonna be interested, all right? So those are no girls. And whatever you do, you're not going to be able to access those girls. You're not gonna be able to turn their heads because they're just not into you, okay? And then in the middle, there are the maybe girls, okay? And these are girls who, yeah, you know, they kind of think maybe this guy's all right, maybe he's got something going on with him, maybe he's kind of cool, and they're going to give you a chance. They're going to see. They're not decided yet. It's not an immediate yes. My God, this guy is like Christian Grey. He's amazing. But equally, they aren't off the bat going, no, I wouldn't touch him with a barge pole. So, you know, they're somewhere in the middle. Now, with those types of girls, you are in the best chance of influencing them in a positive way, because they are open to being influenced in a positive way. If the girl is clearly like a no girl and she's just not interested at all, then you might as well just move on, because why not? You know, that's just how things are. You just take it on the chin and you move on. The maybe girls, you know, you can spend a bit of time. You can have a conversation, you can flirt, you can use your wonderful charisma that you have acquired by studying Charisma and Dating Academy with me, Troy Francis. Yeah, you know, and you can work your magic, and that may or may not succeed, or you know, depending on how things go. But you've got a chance, and then you've got these yes girls who just like you anyway. Every time you go out and you begin an interaction with someone new, you don't know ahead of time which camp they're going to fall into, and guys will often, depending on the level of attractiveness of the girl that they want to approach, guys will often make an assumption about which camp the particular girl falls into. So if she's very, very beautiful, he might just assume she's going to be a no girl, because, you know, he thinks no girl like that is going to like me because she's too far above me, etc., etc. But that is a flawed assumption, because the truth of the matter is that you don't know until you make that approach. Here we go. By the way, see this gaudy exterior of a little casino place here in Berlin. So every time you make that approach, every time you open, you are essentially gambling, all right? Because you don't know what she's going to say. You don't know which of the camps that she falls into. And many guys find that daunting, and they just wish that there was a way that they just knew for definite which camp she falls into prior to making the approach, because that will reduce his level of risk. Firstly, that's not possible. There's just no way of doing that. You know, people don't walk around with a signpost on their head saying, this is my type, these are the kinds of people I'm interested in. And anyway, for a guy, the manner in which you approach is going to affect how attractively you come across. You know, if you are very confident, if you are very dominant, if you are very humorous, if you are, you know, there's all of these different things that are going to affect what she thinks about you. So you never know until you've tested it what that chemistry is going to be. But, and this is the important thing to remember, it's a lot of fun, right? It's a lot of fun to go out and take those risks. It's a lot of fun to throw the dice, as people no doubt doing in these some of these casino places down here, because gambling is a lot of fun. That's why so many people do it. That's why it becomes, you know, addictive to some people if they're not careful. You've obviously got to be careful with all of these things. But yeah, so lean into the simple joy of throwing the dice. Lean into the simple pleasure of not knowing what an outcome is going to be and taking a risk anyway. Lean into the joy of discovery, because that's really what it comes down to, right? The joy of discovering a new person, finding out what they like, finding out what they're into, seeing if you can ignite that chemistry. Is it going to work every time? No. Does that matter? No. Because you will still get positive results if you keep at it and you're persistent, and it's a lot of fun anyway. All right, I'm going to leave it there for today. Renegade Dating Domination, which is my collection of essays and articles written over the last 5 years about game, dating, all that good stuff. It's available now. Click the link below. And also, please do subscribe to this channel, because it really helps me to grow the audience, get more people on board, and keep putting out free content for you guys. I will leave it again very soon. I'll see you again very soon. This is Troy Francis signing off from Berlin. Bye-bye.